Hi, this is Mark. This is my home. Uh, I have written a number of comments about Bradley Beach being corrupt for a particular reason. And I start here on my couch because this is where I was sleeping on the very early morning, 1 a.m. on August 1st of 2012. I was kind of stretched out here because, as you can see, I work with my computer and I have the data on the television regarding financial markets. So I often get up in the middle of the night to communicate with programmers that I have. So on August 1st, 2012, about I guess 1 o'clock in the morning, I heard an alarm, a siren. So I was kind of half awake and half asleep. And I was just kind of laying on the couch, and then all of a sudden, in pitch darkness, I see a flashlight from one of these two windows, actually someone peering into my home with a flashlight. I jump up because my worst fear was that the siren was, something of an emergency thing, which in fact it was not. And I run to where the light was coming from, which is here at these windows. And then I see someone moving up the steps, as you can see through that window. And I go to the front of the door, and I see a policeman with a police dog. I open the door, and there is the dog's head inside my house with the policeman there. I said, "What's wrong?" And the policeman said, "Oh, we have a report of a man in somebody's backyard." I said, "Description?" He said, "No description." I said, "Well, okay, if I see anything or hear anything, I'll contact you." I close the door. I go back to sit down, and then I get up from the couch. I went and laid down, put the TV on. The TV was off when they came. Came back to the door and opened the door again and looked right there where the pole is, and I see the policeman's car was actually parked right in front of my house. So I said, well, he must have been coming specifically here. So I walked out of the house and down the driveway, and I saw him with his lights over there, and down this end, again, August 1st, you can check the fire records, I saw 2 fire engines down there. And after that, I just turned around and went back into my house and went to sleep. The next day, I went to the police station and asked the police why they were at my house. And the police immediately became agitated and outrageous. Actually, there was a person named Chuck, and then there was another detective there. And he was saying that, someone was heard kicking a can. I said, kicking a can? Yeah, like, somebody trying to get in a door. I said, really? Because that's not what the officer told me yesterday. The officer told me yesterday that, or last night, that someone was seen in somebody's backyard. I said, can I see the police report? Immediately, one of the detectives there, as well as this guy Chuck with a white shirt on, said, no, I don't think you're entitled to a report. Now, it seems like somebody from outside of the city was actually sitting at the desk, and suddenly their tone changed. And they said, okay, we'll give you a report, but not now. I said, okay, fine, call me when you have it. Here's my information, here's my telephone number. And that's what happened. Now, I then came back to my house, and I went to each and every house on the block. I knocked on everybody's door, and I asked them if the police had come there to ask them about some man in a backyard. Well, the answer was no. Nobody did that. I finally got the police report about a week later, but what I started to realize is that Bradley Beach has no respect for civil liberties. They just think that they can break the law, even as policemen, and completely disregard the Fourth Ammendment of the Constitution on search and seizure. And read my next blog, or this blog that you're on this page. and get some information on this. The key thing is, if they can come to my house, if they can just disregard my property, then they can do the same to yours. Now, I don't know what's going on in this town, but I'm running for mayor, and I'm going to make sure it never happens to anybody else again. There's endless amounts of people that are stopped in this town without probable cause. It's not a piggy bank for the police or this city to find people. They've got to follow the law, and that means not stopping people, not stopping and frisking people without probable cause. Thanks. My name is Mark Nejmeh. I live at 414 Newark Avenue. I want to be your mayor because I think it's important. Thank you.